Hello everyone. Now I will be talking about my personal calling. So let's start. Since my childhood, I have been always competing. So when I was a kid, I used to play a lot of games. I did not want to play casual or arcade games like everyone else did. I wanted to play games that are really challenging, that required skill, mastery in order to be finished, or the games where I could show others that my skill and compete with them. So I usually competed with my brothers, with my friends, and so on. So after I joined the school, the elementary school, there was a competition. Um, at the end of each year, my teacher used to take all of our academic journals and count every five that we got on every subject, and the one with the greatest number of fives will get the first place, and the fewer the second place, and so on. So my friend, the one who I was sitting like on the same desk, my really close friend, was always first, and I was always second, like for first 2 years. Then I was really frustrated, like why I could not win her. Like uh, I had some feeling inside me that like motivated me in order so I could uh, study hard, really, really hard next year, be active on every lesson, try to get fives, fives, fives. So eventually I beat her. I became first place. However, she left the next year, so the competition at that time ended for me. So, the greatest competition I've ever had was applying for presidential school. When I first heard about presidential school, it was in news that the president declared that he will be opening international schools all over Uzbekistan in every region. I was really happy. So there are many opportunities because this is the first international school. We can learn very, very interesting things from these schools. So I promised myself that no matter what, I will enter it. And when, but you know, since my childhood, since I was 3 years old, I always, like 90% of my conversations were in Russian. So I could not speak any Karakalpak, or I could not speak any English. However, the exam to enter the presidential school was going to be held in Karakalpak, Uzbek, or English languages. So I was better at Karakalpak than and at English, so I chose Karakalpak. However, it was really challenging for me because I had to learn math, critical thinking, everything. Not just learn these concepts only, but I also had to learn them in Karakalpak. So I had to learn concepts in mathematics, the translation of them to Karakalpak. I had also learned the critical thinking when the critical thinking part will consist of a lot of text where we had to analyze it. So everything in Karakalpak will be really challenging for me. However, the competition, the promise that I gave myself when I first heard about it, uh, drive me. So I was really motivated to learn. I worked really, really hard, and eventually I entered it. I was really happy. I had to compete with 7,000 students. Like, however, actually, not 7,000, because I had to compete with only sixth graders, which are 1/6 of all students. So, um, at the end of the day, it is competition that drives me to learn, to develop. It makes my life colorful. It gives it meaning. So, the competition with others, with my classmates, and most importantly, with myself, with my past self. So, the competition is my personal calling. Thank you.